and crown the war alone. The strongest man in the world, too proud to kneel, too cold to cry. They call me Capitano, call me Carachun, a weapon made to never feel. Behind the mask, behind the flame, I buried every human name. But then her light cut through the storm, a golden soul defiant warm. She looked at me and saw the sin, the man my father once called. I was the champion of the snow, the hand that made the nations bow. But love became the wound that bled and woke the man I thought was dead. So let the crowd curse my name, let winter call me traitor's flame. I broke my oath, I chose my own. The man beneath the mask came home. She gave me silence, gave me pain, a mirror made of frost and shame. I held my son with trembling hands and learned what strength could not command. No throne could teach a child to smile, no war could make a home worthwhile. I watched his eyes, I heard her breath, and feared my love more than my queen. For every field I left in red, for every order, every dead, I swore if gods came for my door, I'd be her weapon nevermore. I was the champion of the snow, the hand that made the nations bow. But love became the wound that bled and woke the man I thought was dead. So let the crown curse my name, let winter call me traitor's flame. I broke my oath, I chose my own. The man beneath the mask came home. But the past come to haunt it again, her harbinger hunted night and day across Teyvat, through ash and rain. Her curse still whispered in my name. I had one life, one fragile piece, a wife, a son, a daughter's sleep. And when the drums began to call, I knew this war would take it all. So I stood before the marching line, 6 nations burning side by side. My son beside me, sword in hand, 10 million graves beneath the lands. Through bitter snow and broken skies, through mother's grief and children's cries, we paid in blood, we paid in flame to end the crown that wore her name. I was the champion of the snow, but not her slave, not anymore. I raised my blade against the throne and struck the tyrant from the world. For every chain, for every scar, for every soul beneath her star, I kept the vow my loved ones gave and broke the ice above their graves. Stone, frozen crown, falling tonight. Let every nation see the light. No God, no throne, no perfect law shall own the was a husband, I was a father. I came home